From Sojun Cellars, Everett, Washington, USA, this is a Space Dog along with Randall Handel and the Evil Aaron with an exclusive interview with May Palmer, the Queen of Ivory Soul. And this evening she joined us for talks about her music, wine, and life in general. Please welcome this month's featured artist, May Palmer, the Queen of Ivory Soul.
May Palmer, thank you for letting us speak to you this evening.
Well, thank you very much out there on radio. It's really great to be here in your midst to share a little bit of love with my fans, those who are old, new, and up and coming.
There you go. What was your first inspiration to sing?
Well, I really got inspired by the late Phoebe Snow. She's one of my favorite, if not my most favorite singer. And of course, she recently passed away. But I learned how to kind of, use this blues influence in my voice to really sell a song. I mean, nobody did it like Phoebe. She was bad. She had it going on. And that's why I sing today. I just love that voice, and I wanted to make that mine, you know. Talk to me some more. You know that you don't have to go. You're the poetry man.
Poetry man.
You make things all right, baby. Yeah. I didn't go professional until I was 28. I did not sing until I was 28 years old. I just tinkered around with it in contests and stuff, but never considered a professional, approach.
So what clicked for you then when you said, wow, I can do this?
When I was broke ass. That's what, that's broke ass. I needed to do something with my life. I was 28 years old. I got thrown out of the army because they thought I was gay, right? So I had nowhere to go, and one wonderful lady, she was a chaplain, a military chaplain, told me that, you're wasting your time in the military. You need to do something with that singing voice. And I never forgot that, and I did. I started singing in some of the local places in Rhode Island, which is where I'm originally from. And from there, it just kind of took off. Yes.
I got to tell you, she was right. She was absolutely right. I wish that there was a reason for people to sing loudly at the enemy. But your voice is much more powerful than whatever your job was in the military. If it wasn't singing, you did the right thing. Yes. And being broke ass, like you say, did you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to sing, but if I don't get professional by X date, well, then I'm going to go back to doing something else? Or is it something that just went on?
Good question. Excellent question. No, I never gave it a thought. I never didn't think I couldn't do it for money. Right now at my age, because I'm 48 years old, so I'm telling you, I'm still out there doing my thing at 48 years old.
Randall, are you buying that? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Come on. You've performed in many different countries. You're a major performer in Las Vegas.
Yes, I was. I had my own show.
What was one of the most interesting places you performed, and how did you enjoy it? The
one I liked the most, because I have a heart for, the dry air, of course. Good for the arthritis. Take notes, children. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I loved it. I was there under contract for 4 months at the Minar Salam Hotel, and that was phenomenal. I very quickly went from a nobody, because nobody knew who I was, to within 2 months I was already the biggest act in Dubai. It was incredible. I'll never forget that. I worked with a great live band too, called Cold Sweat. They are some amazing people. I thought the funniest thing, though, I have to say this, all right, this is just off the side. Every day I would take my walk for exercise, and I'd see this absolutely gorgeous woman, right? She would be topless but have her head covered, and she had high heel shoes and a little thong. So I'm like saying, I thought it was like that, supposed to be covered in maybe the head, but I don't know, maybe they just got a little different. That always made me laugh. She had the thong and topless with her head covered with that was really something. It was like, let me see that thong, baby. Remember that? Thong. Yeah, it was like that, yeah.
To us, that seems weird, but to them, it's like, hey, you know what? It's hot.
Yeah.
Mom's got to breathe, right? I'm all for it myself. I don't know, but I'm a space dog. What the hell do I know?
Well, we love the space dog. Right, there you go. Yeah, we love space dog. No, they love Americans. Everywhere I've traveled and had an opportunity to perform, they love our chutzpah, our nerve, our larger-than-life personalities. But, our government, not so hot, not so keen on.
Yeah.
It's all of the foreign invasion, the invasive nature of our military, industrial complex, and so forth and so on. So, yeah. But, music is a healer. Music is has great power, as you know, to bring people from all different kinds of, races, religions, tribes together. And I experienced that everywhere I went. It was really amazing. So, so that's it.
You've also played with some amazing artists. I noticed that you happened to perform with one of my favorite bands, Spyro Gyra.
Yes, I did. I was their opening act in Vegas. And you know, it's interesting. I was in Las Vegas. I moved there not knowing anyone. It was just a dream of mine to sing on the Vegas Strip. And I knew no one. So what I did was I would sing with every group I could, just ask them if I could sit in. And I would blow audiences away. And then finally, I was approached by a fella in a hot tub. Not in that way. No, not that way. Oh, not that way.
Really?
Mama's giving up the love, but not like that. So to make a long story short, I was approached by a very, very famous drummer. He was the drummer for Louis Prima in the 50s, if you remember him. Just a Gigolo. Bobby Morris. He gave me my break. I signed a contract after 5 months. And since then, I had my own review at the Showboat Hotel Casino. I was actually like a Dixieland review, because I also act too. Duh, you can figure that out. I have that kind of acting ability. So I did that. And but Spyro Gyra asked me to open for them, and I'll never forget Jay Beckenstein saying, "Oh my gosh, where did you get that fucking voice from?" So that's it. Yeah, it was like that. You know, I always wanted to do that. So I always wanted to see. I can't wait for the playback. But yeah, he was amazed. He was totally shocked. He goes, "I've never heard anybody with a voice that strong." And the whole band was great to work with too. And then of course there was the Rippingtons. I was also their opening act in Vegas as well, and I also worked with Natalie Cole. Yeah, Muddy Waters. Bo Diddley, all these type of people. Yeah, it was, and I booked it all myself. I did not have a manager.
Yeah.
I just had Noive. I just wanted to get on stage and be heard, and so I did it all myself. Don't ask me how, but I did.
You were going to suggest something to a young, aspiring singer, perhaps in her early 20s. What would you suggest she do differently than what you did?
Well, don't listen to your dad. I love my father, and he's gone to be with the Lord. But the one thing that prevented me from getting into the game earlier was the negativity that my father fed me, which is you don't have any talent, you're fat, you're ugly, you'll never make it, just quit, you know. And I listened to him, and I didn't pursue it. And my father, I love my dad and everything, but he was not the nicest guy. He wasn't the most encouraging person. So if you think that you have talent, go for it. But get yourself trained, learn the elements of the craft, learn how to really sing rather than to be dependent on auto-tune, or, get do your piano scales, master your voice, learn what it can and can't do, and then exploit the hell out of it. They get broken down too easily. You have to have some serious armor to make it in this business. You got to be tough and be willing to stand up for yourself and know exactly what it is that you want and how you want to present yourself to an audience.
The phone rings, and it's an agent of someone, someone that you've always wanted to sing with that you've never sang with before. Who would that be?
Stevie Wonder, no doubt. Yep, Mr. Stevie Wonder, probably one of the greatest musical geniuses America's ever known. Him and Ray Charles, those two are some serious brothers up in here.
You talked about your favorite place to sing. I'd love to hear some bad places. Like you talked about what you've been through. You got armor because you toughened yourself up. So.
Apollo Theater, the Apollo Theater in Harlem, New York, 1992. I remember it well. If they don't like you, they start to show you a little bit of the Glock. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and
pulling weapons on you because
absolutely. That was a very difficult crowd to get over. They started booing me at first. Boo, boo. And what it was is they have a stump. They have the historical Apollo stump that you rub first before you sing. And it's a tradition. But I didn't obey it. I said, I don't need to rub no damn stump. I got talent. Ain't no stump gonna. And they said, rub that stump or we'll kill you, bitch. I said, okay, stump. Okay, stump and stumping. And stumping. But other than that, I enjoy singing. And see, this is the most important aspect. For a singer, I recommend this. You have to really love the craft and the art of singing to stay with it, because if you're just doing it to get a payday or to get famous, that might not ever come. I've been in this game over 20 years now, and I've never had the big national exposure yet. So you have to love this craft. You have to really embrace it, and you have to be willing to explore and learn new things so that you can constantly stay fresh. Because one of the things you see a lot is a lot of singers who are my age or older, they're not fresh. They're just kind of singing the old stuff the way they always sang it. So I'm always trying to learn.
One thing that I noticed about you right off the bat is your very serious energy level, besides your stunning looks, of course. Yeah. But your energy level is so high impact. How do you keep that energy flowing, and how do you do that day in, day out? You're a Seattle personality, and does that take its toll on you as well?
Marijuana. Lots of it. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Paul.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I just think energy, I have it. It's a gift from God. It comes from the Lord. My father was a high energy dude, and I got that from him. And so I also keep fit too. I do exercise, and that's part of it. You have to have that reserve, so that when you're tired, you have something to draw from. So working out is important. I work out about 3-4 times a week. Nothing's heavy duty, about 30 minutes, just to keep me kind of fresh. But I think also good coffee too, which they have lots of here.
Last time I was here, May was out in front doing push-ups.
Yes, I was.
She was out here doing push-ups before her performance, and I'm like, man, that is some good coffee or something. I don't know what she's doing, but she's...
Oh, matter of fact, hey, listen,
she's getting the blood flowing. Oh, there she goes. She's doing push-ups right now.
Damn, good form, too.
Yeah, that's good military form.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Using mostly the tricep muscle. You get my boobs up?
Oh, you're wearing us out. You're wearing us out.
Hey, my husband said the same thing. Pay before you pump, baby.
But again, you are a pretty renowned Seattle personality.
Yes,
and I understand you're in the PI this week, and you do a lot of concerts, Philadelphia radio stations contact. You do a lot of national.
And I was even on KZOK. You remember? Obviously, we all know Bob Rivers. He's a great guy. He used to be a disc jockey back in my neck of the woods in Boston. He invited me on the show to sing Magic Man.
Sweet.
And the Hearts people called in and they said, that's unbelievable. That I got such a great response. I'm going to send you the clip. I have it.
Oh, that's great.
It really is. It's incredible. Yeah, Bob Rivers, he said, why did you choose a song so white? And I said, there's nothing white. There's nothing white about Magic Man. That's straight blues.
And here's a little clip from that broadcast. May Palmer, the Queen of Ivory Soul, belting out a heart song, Magic Man.
My baby and my girl should be at home. So try to understand. Try to understand. Mama, try to understand. With the Magic Man, oh yeah. He knows how to work that thing, Mama.
Also, to your credit, I know you do a lot for community, and you're very active in the community.
Yes, I am.
How important is that, not only as a performer, but as a person? How important is that to be a part of the community and to give back to where you're coming from?
Well, the thing of it is that I think it's important to stay in connection with things that are of importance to you, not just music, because a lot of people I know who are musicians, they're very one-dimensional. It's just music, and I do love music. I mean, my goodness. But you have to have something also that expresses that spiritual aspect of you, that giving aspect of you, or else you're not a person. So my involvement, of course, with Dr. Paul and my church, I'm also very active in my church, this type of thing, is very important to me. And yes, you can believe in legalizing pot and be a Christian at the same time. You can. It does happen. It really does. But that's very important. And my husband also, I don't want to leave him out because, my gosh, I'd be nothing without him. My husband, Bob, who's getting ready to fire up my tracks and stuff, he's been incredibly supportive of me for the past 20 years. I've been doing this, because you can't do it on your own. It's too much. So there's times he's had to hold me back when the club owner don't have him paid, and I've had to bust the cap in their ass. He's had to hold me back, So I'm telling you, a lot of big fights back east. They're different. I ain't paisano.
We are actually sitting here amongst wine barrels. We're actually sitting. May is leaning up against wine barrels, and I gotta say, I've been enjoying this Ivory Mama Syrah. It's pretty tasty stuff.
Yes.
Out of Columbia Valley, very smooth, but yet it's got a little tint of wood to it.
Yes.
So very nice.
Yes, very, very nice. Yeah, this wine was created for me. This is our second run. We went through the first one in 6 weeks. That was 48 cases, and now we've got our second run. And there's plenty more for you to check out online at sojencellars.com. That's SOJEN sellers.com. Check out Ivory Mama. It'll do your soul some good.
I think it's doing me some good.
Yeah, I know.
Can I just ask? Having just seen the bottle, and I love the picture of you on the bottle
laughing,
where you're laughing
all the way to the bank.
That's you right there. That is me. You just you look like you're having a good time, and that's exactly what we've seen from you. But I gotta ask, where did Ivory Mama come from?
It's my Twitter name. Ivory
Is it
Mama,
something-
Twitter name. But the Ivory is, it actually suggests that my mixed parentage, my white Polish mother and my black father. So we put them together. When you mix it, you get ivory. It's like a little bit kind of. A little bit cinnamon, that ivory thing. So that's where it comes from, Ivory Mama. That's what it is. That's why I call myself the Queen of Ivory Soul. It's celebrating both my Caucasard and my Negro, blend. People love it. Look at this hair. Come on now. Come on, holla. It's like that,
May Palmer, thanks again for joining us at
baby.
Space Talk Radio.
Oh, Space Dog, grab the other hand. Thank you.
Sellers,
Nice to work with you.
along
Thank
with
you.
Evil Aaron
Thank
and
you.
Randall
Thank you,
Handel.
Aaron. Thank you. Yeah,
May
Randall.
Palmer has
Brother
just
Randall.
got her curtain call, so we need to let her go. But
Sure.
again, we'll look forward to hearing more of your music, and
Yep,
look forward to hearing you come by Space Dog at any time.
Oh, I'd love it. And don't forget to check out maypalmer.com on the internet. That's where you can hear your girl do what she do, because I'm doing it for you. Woo! Yeah, we did it. Yes, thank you.
Special thanks to Sojourn Sellers in Everett, Washington for having us as guests with this month's featured artist, May Palmer. Check her out at maypalmer.com. I'll post many links on the blog from someplace over Everett, Washington, USA. This has been the Space Dog along with Randall Handel and Evil Aaron. Thank you for listening. Be safe, be happy, and I'll catch you next orbit.
I heard it through the grapevine, babe. See, I heard it through the grapevine, babe. Yes, I did, baby. Oh.